This is Gil Bryan, and I'm going to be answering a question. What is the number one reason people are leaving DS Domination? That's a question I get a lot. I mean, are people leaving DS Domination? And if they are, why? Why are they leaving? If it's supposed to be such a great company, why are they leaving? Now, we know that there's a lot of people that get into a company like DS Domination and they just don't do the work. And I'm going to get to that in a point. But there's some other reasons why people are leaving DS Domination, and some things they just don't want to tell, or they can't tell everybody. So here's the main reason. One of the main reasons people leave DS Domination is because they feel they are not getting the support from their sponsor. That's just it. I mean, now look, I'm going to go over that, but I'm going to tell you that's one of the main reasons people are leaving DS Domination. It's like, hey, you got me in this thing, and I don't know where to go from here. Now, that I say that doesn't make sense, especially if you've been in DS Domination, because let me tell you why. Oh, and let me just mention this thing too. In DS Domination, it's not like you can just leave your sponsor and just jump to another sponsor. They frown on sponsor jumps, so that's not even allowed. So what are you going to do? So anyway, that's why people just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm not. I don't have time for that. I'm not going to deal with that. That's why I say in my videos and everything I do, I say it's very important to get with a great team, not so much the sponsor, but the sponsor that represents that team. And I'll tell you why in a second. All right. But now, when you honestly ask yourself about that, that's there's that really a good reason? Because now you got to think about it. Everything you need for DS Domination, all the training that you need all the training is in the course. It's in the course. In fact, what your sponsor would be doing if you were to get in contact with them is refer you back to the course, because everything you need is in the course. Okay, let's say this. Let's say everything's not in there. Let's say there's a few things that are missing, because there's some. As I think about it now, there may be a few things that are missing. But if you can't find it in the course, you know what you can do? DS Domination has an excellent help desk. They answer pretty much any kind of question you got in there. Any kind of question, unless something is very blatant that you didn't see in the that you didn't look for, didn't pay attention to in the training. And also the training can explain it a whole lot better than them going through the whole process of trying to explain it. They're going to refer you back to that, but otherwise they're going to answer your question, and that help desk is just amazing. So the answer to a sponsor is not even needed in that situation. So you got your training videos, you got your help desk, and here's another thing that you got that's excellent: the Facebook group. Do I've had questions that come up, and sometimes you don't want to go back through the video, or that may be it, or you don't know if you heard in the video, or you don't know if the answer's there, or whatever the reason. Guess what? The Facebook group is amazing. You have a question there, you could type a question in the Facebook group, and you got people all over answering your question, helping you out, and putting their opinions, their answers, and their reason why, and just get so much knowledge. Plus, there's files in the Facebook group. You have a question about something, you can refer to the files that they have in the Facebook group. So, that Facebook group is just amazing. If you're not connected to your Facebook group, I don't know. I don't know how you're going to be really successful in that. Of course, you don't need it if you have to do other things. But I'm saying, if your last resort was, they say, oh, I'm going to get out of here because of my sponsor, but yet you haven't even, gone to your Facebook group. Anyway, another reason is the weekly and bi-weekly training. That's right. There is training comes. Just because I've been in this business for a while, that doesn't mean I don't attend the training. I still attend the trainings. I still attend the trainings. Sometimes you'll hear something in training, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about doing that, or let me add that, or something that maybe has changed, has come up, and you're like, oh man, that's a good idea, and you use that. It helps your business even more. So those trainings that come weekly and bi-weekly, excellent training. Right now we're doing bi-weekly trainings, but at times we go back to weekly trainings, but excellent training. And another thing is the membership training. Do you know our members put on training? We have members that are doing excellent in whatever they're doing excellent in. It's like, I'm telling you, this is true, because you probably say, what group does this? But we have members that are excelling in Amazon, and they'll do a video on, on what they're doing, a training class. They'll have, say they're doing excellent in FBA, in bundling, or anything with something like FBA. And you're like, got some questions and stuff. The member will do a training class. You can go to their training class. So that's another excellent thing. You got people who are great at doing affiliate marketing. They'll do a training instead of them saying, I'm gonna do this by myself. You're not even in their group. You're not even there. You're not even. They haven't even sponsored you, but they are willing to do the training to help you become better. I mean, it kind of is just. It's just. That's one of the main reasons. But I was saying the reason that people are leaving is because they're not getting support from the sponsor. But when I go through all those, you're like, well, really, think about it. I hardly ever talk to my sponsor, ever. When I need them, I know how to get in touch with them. If I have a little question here about something, like maybe I wanted to go to another level, and I just had a question about a level, I want his honest opinion. I'd get his opinion, and then I may go 3 or 5 other people who are at that level and ask for their opinion too, just so I can get a balanced opinion of what they really think, Or I may just have just a question about something that I really can't find or understand how to do, and that's when I get in touch with my sponsor. Otherwise, you really don't need your sponsor. You have to see for yourself. Just people who are doing excellent things, and they haven't even. There are some people here who got into business from their sponsor, and the sponsor is incognito. They don't even know where they are. So I would say, well, another reason I would say that people left or have left DSD is because they're not getting the results that they truly want. But getting the results goes back to the training, and you know why? The main reason you don't get the results, and I talked to people about this and in the group, and it is really hard when you have been trying to get some extra money, do stuff online, and you tried so many things in the past. When somebody comes along and tells you about this training, and there's thousands of people in it already, and what happens is our mindset comes up and says our limiting beliefs, that's what they are, come up, and we start thinking, well, it's too many people in that. I can't do that. And there's people coming in every week that are excelling. They're doing great things, Because you've got to imagine this. I heard a great marketer say this one time. Don't remember his name. He said this: if you can make $1, just $1 profit, you can figure out how to multiply that. And I thought about that. I was like, you're right. And there are people that are coming in making $5, $6, $10, $20 profit, and the system teaches them how to multiply that same thing by relisting that thing, or also how to find cashbacks. And anyway, I don't want to get off the subject too much, but then the second reason is I believe people are leaving is they're not getting the results they want, and that goes back to them not trusting the system, and not putting it out there. Because even if you hear the training, like here, Roger is he does a training for pretty much everything, eBay and Amazon. When Roger says something, a lot of times you got to realize Roger he was an eBay titanium seller. I mean, he made millions on there. So when he says something, it's just he says it in a more of a matter of fact kind of voice. Like he'll say, "Do this right here," and you may think, "Nah," especially if you have your doubts, like, "Why?" He didn't sound all excited about that. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. I guess maybe that's what I thought. But then you do it, you're like, "What?" No, I'm not the only one, because I heard somebody say this on another video, and they were saying the same thing. Like, Roger said that. So what you have to do, you have to kind of listen to things over and over again, and to kind of get it. And then he said the same thing. He said, Roger said something, and I said, you know what? Let me try that. He said, let me try that. And he tried it, and his business exploded. His sales exploded. Not that going to keep this any longer. That's my reason why I think after, talking to some people, who are still here and who know the people that left, and some people who just said it wasn't for them. That's the main reason. They're not feeling like they're getting the support from their sponsor. And the second reason is they're not getting the results they want because they're not trusting the system, so therefore they're not doing the work. That sums it up. All right, guys. Talk with you soon. This is Gil Bryan. If you are serious about learning how to drop ship on eBay, drop ship on Amazon, sell on eBay, sell on Amazon. Maybe you got somebody who's got stuff that needs some help getting rid of stuff, but you don't know how to do eBay. Take the course and go and help them get rid of stuff and make some money. Help them to get rid of stuff and you make some money. But anyway, I implore you to join me and my team. We got a great team, a group of people that are committed to helping you succeed. Just click on the link below or go to www.dropshipdominationhq.com. That's www.dropshipdominationhq.com, or click on a link in the description below. All right, this is Gil Bryan signing out. Hope you join our team. Hope you at least click the link, see what we're doing. Have a great day.